Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Recently, I did my top 10 best films of 2025, and I thought why not make the best TV shows I've seen in 2025. I don't think I've seen that many good 10 shows, but I did see quite a lot, so I don't know, I just wanted to talk about them. But yeah, either way, let's begin with some honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is the animated show Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I know it wasn't that amazing, like one of the best shows of last year, but the reason I'm mentioning is the fact that it really surprised me. I've seen the stills before the show released and the teaser and the trailers. I thought, okay, this is gonna be a bag of shit. The animation looks horrible. I did not like how just I don't know, just the tone and the feeling of it. Being a prequel TV show to the MCU, like Tom Holland Spider-Man, but that is set in a different universe, being a multiverse show, and rather than Tony Stark approaching him in Civil War, in this universe, Norman Osborn approaches him. So I wasn't sure how it would turn out. I thought it was, I don't know, it looked poor, but man, it really surprised me. It got what Spider Man is supposed to be about. It is one of the most accurate character studies of Spider Man I've seen in a long time. I really, really enjoyed the show. The animation grew on me. The voice acting was really good. The character designs are really, really fabulous as well. There's props to everyone. I really enjoyed it, and I hope more people watch it. And this year we're getting season 2, so I'm really excited about it. But yeah, I really quite enjoyed it, so I had to mention it. And the other honorable mention is Black Mirror season 7. I love Black Mirror. Most of the episodes are brilliant, but there's some that are not good. But I thought season 7 was an overall a big step up from season 5 and 6. It was a true comeback that just kept the form of this brilliant ideas being executed really well and being directed. I really enjoyed nearly all of the episodes. By episode 1 and the last episodes were the strongest of the season. But everyone does a great job. Such a just unique ideas that this is a social commentary on life and how technology and just like I don't know, the modern way of living can affect people in bad ways. I think it's a very thought-provoking TV show. I really recommend everyone watching. But yeah, season 7 was a very big step up, and I cannot wait for season 8. Okay, with honorable mentions done, let's talk about my top 5 favorite TV shows of 2025. Number 5, The Studio. Okay, I'm not gonna doubt Seth Rogen anymore. I doubted him with Preacher. I didn't finish the show, but from what I've seen, I really enjoyed it. I doubted him with The Boys. It has become one of my favorite shows ever. I absolutely adore that show. I doubted him with Invincible, and he produced it, and it is just really good. And I doubted him with The Studio. I don't think the trailers looked that interesting or funny, but man, I just watched it and I was in love with this. As a big film nerd, the way this TV series show how like film studios operate behind the scenes and all the drama that goes. I know it's all exaggerated, but seems really real from the people I've heard that are in this industry. And it's just like some of these behind the scenes stories are really well executed in this TV show. But I'm not gonna doubt Seth Rogen anymore. I think he produces like just creatively funny and just like great stuff overall in these past few years. But The Studio is probably the best thing he has done since The Boys. As a comedy, it's really funny. As a film nurse TV show, it's a film nurse TV show. If you love film, if you love behind the scenes drama and how film studios operates in Hollywood, please watch The Studio. It really delves into like how just the process of pitching an idea ends up being the film. But yeah, that first episode with Martin Scorsese was fabulous. I was laughing my ass off, and each episode's having their own stories that leads into a bigger story. In the last 2 episodes were really well handled. I cannot wait for season 2. And I can't remember either episode 2 or 3, one of the episodes that just was shot in a one shot scene, and it's called a oneer, I think, one take scene. That was a highlight of the season. I think it was brilliant. The way they incorporate the topic of the episode into the actual fictional films that they're making in the episode is well executed. But I love the show. It is definitely a highlight from last year. Number 4, When Life Gives You Tangerines. This is a South Korean TV show that debuted in Netflix, and man, I binged it in like 4 or 5 days, and I was just laughing, joyful, crying. It just devastated me in every emotion possible. I absolutely adored this series. It was just so sweet and tender, and it stars the very popular South Korean singer IU. I really like her songs, but I did not know that she was this good of an actress. Like, she carries the whole show, and she plays two roles, a mother and a daughter. And just seeing this woman's journey from like when she's teenager to literally end of her life was just, it's just mesmerizing. It opens your eyes to some of the things that life just throws at you. It's a slice of life show, but it just works. The stories and the characters are absolutely amazing, and the actors and actresses does such an endearing job. It really touched my heart. I watched the show when I was really, really ill, and I had a stomach bug that lasted like literally 2 weeks. I was feeling terrible. I could not get out of my bed. But one of the reasons I love this show, it gave me the energy to just get out of my bed and just be more active and just, enjoy life. It really speaks in a lot of volumes, and I think they did such an amazing job with the show. It's a brilliant story that spans generations and decades, and I really recommend to everyone. It will touch your heart, and if you don't cry, then you don't have a heart. Really, this show made me cry so many times, and I absolutely love it. Number three. Okay, number three on my list is It Welcome to Derry. I literally just watched this like a couple of days ago, and I binged it in like 2 days. Dude, this show was so good, and it was not what I expected. I love the It films, like I said in my review, if you watch it. But yeah, I think this is the best It related media that we have gotten in, just recent times. I think it is better than the films. And even though I love the films, I think the TV show format for It works so much because you can tell deeper stories that tackle more issues that is related to the time period. If you've seen the show, you know what I mean, with African Americans and how they treated in the United States in the 60s, how kids and youth is treated and looked down upon in the 60s as well, and how family and just like personal connections can become your fear, and how Pennywise uses that everything. It was brilliant. The kills were satisfying. Bill Skarsgård is the GOAT. He does such an amazing job as Pennywise. I think he's better than the films. Like I said, I love the films and the performances, but with this show, the directors and the creators, they took everything that made great and just made it better. Like, they learned all their mistakes. They learned how to upgrade what they already made great to this show. They brought all the greatness with them, and I am confident in saying that this season one of It Welcome Derry is one of the best like TV seasons I've seen in a long time. It was so satisfying. I could not stop watching. I kind of wish there were more, but I kind of don't, because what we got was absolutely perfect. But it's very intriguing, and I really, really enjoyed my time with the show. Number two. Okay, my number two is Severance Season 2. Ah, Severance. How can I put into words how much I adore this show? The season one is literally the best season of television I have ever seen. I know what I just said will sound very mind blowing and like what the fuck moment to someone, because I know there's a lot of great TV shows with amazing like seasons, but to me personally, Severance season one was the best season I have seen to a TV show ever. I mean, I love when a film or a TV show does something new and unique in a very creative way, and that's what season one was. Okay, now season two is brilliant. It is as good as the first one. I absolutely love it. After season two, Severance probably became my favorite TV show of ever. It just speaks to me and works for me so well. I love all the world building. I love the creativity to it. I love the characters. Adam Scott does such a great job portraying Mark S. and Mark Scout. The dynamics of the characters are brilliant. Mr. Milchick is the GOAT. I love him. But the reason it's number two is that damn episode that focused on Cobell. It was such a letdown. It came before like the final two episodes or the final episode, I can't remember. It just put my mood down. I was really disappointed because I was really excited on seeing like Cobell's backstory, or just an episode centered on her was very intriguing to me, and directed by Ben Stiller. It was beautifully shot. It was great looking, but it was just style over substance. There was nothing worth mentioning or even talking about in that episode, apart from the last 5 minutes of like the audience learning that she is one of the most important people in this Severance program that the Lumen does. I don't want to give it away what or how they do it, because I want you to learn about it. But literally, when I rewatch the season, I always skip that episode, because once you know what happens at the end of the episode, you don't have to watch it. It's just a nothing burger, and that's one of the reasons it's number two. It could have been number one, but anyway, let's talk about how good this season is. The writing has been brilliant. I know this show is a slow burner and it's not for everyone, but with the studio and now Severance, Apple TV Plus is riding high. They're making quality TV shows. But yeah, just Severance season 2, man, like some of the episodes were absolutely gorgeous and brilliant, and just the ideas they bring to the table and the acting and just the world building. I love this show so much. I cannot wait for season 3. I hope we don't wait 3 more years. But anyway, it is number 2 on my list because of that episode. I became such a Severance fan that anything Severance related just grabs my attention. Even my phone background is like the Lumen sign. And I don't know, just I wish there were more merchandise from this TV show. I just love it so much. Number 1. Okay, my number 1 is Andor season 2. Dude, this show and this season were as good as Severance. I absolutely adored what I have seen. And the only reason it being above Severance, like I said, is the episode that I didn't like in Severance. Because in Andor season 2, let alone one episode, there is not a single bad moment or scene in this season. It is Star Wars done right. As a Star Wars fan, I adored it. But if you're not a Star Wars fan, you will like it as well. There's a lot of friends and family I know that are not Star Wars fan that watch Andor and said, "Holy shit!" It's just such an amazing written show. The acting is brilliant. Tony Gilroy just did it again. Season 2 is even better than season 1. I can't gush over how brilliant this TV show is. Please watch season 1 until like binge it. Please watch it. If you're one of those people who complain that Star Wars is, it's for children, or it doesn't have good writing, or just like, Disney ruined Star Wars or anything, just watch Andor. It is an exception to those things, and it literally got nominated for an Emmy. Like, come on now. It's such an amazing show, and that's why it's my favorite show of last year. Apart from Andor and Severance, there wasn't a show that just put me at the edge of my seat. Maybe the last 2 episodes of It, Welcome Terry, but apart from those, like, nothing just gripped me or just hold me by the neck and just like took me through this wild journey, man. I absolutely adored what I watched. Andor was brilliant, and please watch it. So this was my list of favorite TV shows I've seen from 2025. Even though I checked what's coming for 2026 with films, but I haven't checked with TV show. I like to be surprised and just, I don't know, but there's still a lot of TV shows I haven't seen from 2025, like Alien Earth, that I really want to watch. And there are other shows that I watched that I mentioned that wasn't up to standard, like Gen V Season 2. I liked it, but it wasn't as good as like the rest of Gen V and The Boys. But either way, please let me know down below, what is the best TV show that you've seen from 2025? Or if you have a list of like top 5 or top 10, please let me know down below. I love looking at your comments. And once again, I really want to wish everyone a happy new year, and I hope 2026 is amazing. Either way, thank you very much for watching. I'll see everyone on the next video.